exactly how it went down. Okay, Curry's averaging over 30 points, 8.5 assists in the first 2 games. Is the Finals MVP his to lose at this
Well, he's
point?
definitely the front runner, but you know you can't count out KD. We know he's capable of doing some great things. I mean, he's had great games in this building. So, but Steph is the front runner. He set the tone for the series. He's showing his teammates that, like, look, I'm the leader. You guys follow my lead so far.
It's his to lose.
Okay, there you go. There's an answer.
100%. All they got to do is win at this point. It's over.
So he's done enough in the first 2.
KD come out here and go for 45 and they win.
Yeah, Steph will probably have 38. Okay.
Hey, you know what's so crazy? Last year, Steph averaged what? 28, 9 and 9. And we don't even talk about that. What numbers like that don't get Finals MVP?
I know.
Because of what Durant
I actually thought that the year that Iggy won it, Steph should have won it. They doubled him every play, and he still had big numbers.
I agree.
So I think this year,
they said he slowed down
no
LeBron.
way he won't get it.
He slowed down LeBron. You know, LeBron only averaged 35 and 14 that year. But then the next year he averaged 40, 10, and 10. So.
Exactly.
Well, LeBron led the whole series in points, rebounds, assists, steals, and blocks.
Yeah.
So he probably should have won Finals MVP, but it is Steph's to lose. And it's because of the matchup. When you look at the backcourt of the Cleveland Cavaliers, it's J.R. Smith and George Hill. They can't make them work. That's why Rodney Hood's going to get more minutes, so the Cavs can play big and have LeBron James out there with a bunch of guys that can make Steph work on the defensive end. But he's been terrific so
Let me ask y'all
far.
a question. Does LeBron James have a chance to win Finals MVP if they lose the series?
I'm not with that. Because I think if you're that valuable, win it. I don't believe in that.
But that, I mean, how realistic is that to say?
I don't believe in that.
It's only happened once.
Hold up. If he's done everything that he's been doing so far, realistically with the team that he's currently had, okay, so you're just not going to.
This is a great debate.
I'm not rolling with that. If you don't win it, you can't win MVP. I'm not rolling with that.
Can we talk strategy a little bit? I want some specifics out of your mouth on this one. Last year, they did a lot of trapping off of Steph off pick and rolls.
Yeah.
Should they be trying to do more of that?
I think you have to change up what you're doing. Obviously, it hadn't worked that great. Steph has seen every defense imaginable out there, but it's tough to trap him when you have Clay and KD out there on the floor. Maybe one of those guys go to the bench. Maybe you start to trap him. But you don't. It's not just a trap. Maybe you can hard show and get back. You want to influence that pass to Draymond Green or to Looney or to Iggy or anybody else. You want to influence that pass just to get it out of Steph's hands. So, Bees, they definitely have to do something different. But trapping them with Clay and KD on the floor is not a smart thing.
I think the only way you trap him is with Kevin Love, because he's clearly taking advantage of that switch. You know, with everybody else, I would switch. When Kevin Love is in the pick and roll, you trap, get the ball out of his hands, because he keeps taking advantage, whether it's 3 or getting to the hole or finding somebody, whatever Kevin Love is in the pick and roll.
Well said, Paul. I agree. But if they don't switch and it's Kevin Love, he got to force him to the bucket, and people got to be able to help. You understand that Kevin Love is a weaker defender out there. He's stuck on Steph Curry. Steph Curry's playing amazing. He hit 9 threes. You can't allow Steph Curry to have a flurry of threes like they did in the previous game. You got to force him to be a driver.
9 threes.
Shot 17. How about that?
So George Hill had a rough game 1. It was a bad finish. He had 15 points, though, in game 2, and he's viewing tonight as a, quote, great opportunity to work towards evening the series.
I like how he